These are the top 7 bizarre facts about the ancient Egyptians you probably didn't know. Let's dive in it. Number 1. They believed the afterlife was more important than life. The Egyptians saw life as a short test. You eat, you work, you pray, but everything you do is just preparing for the day you die, because death wasn't the end. It was the start of something bigger, scarier, and eternal. When someone died, the first step was mummification. They cut out your organs, dried your body, and wrapped you in cloth. Why? Because they thought you'd need your body again in the afterlife. If your body rotted, your soul was lost forever, but that was only the beginning. Your spirit then entered the underworld, a dark place filled with monsters, demons, and dangerous traps. The dead needed magical spells, written on tomb walls or scrolls, to fight their way through this nightmare. And then came the scariest part, the weighing of the heart. The god Anubis put your heart on a golden scale. On the other side was a feather of truth. If your heart was light, you entered paradise, a beautiful land full of food and happiness. But if your heart was heavy with sin, your soul was doomed. A terrifying creature called Ammit, part crocodile, part lion, part hippo, would eat your heart. And once she did, your soul was gone forever. No second chance. No coming back. 2. They worshipped animals like gods. Cats weren't just pets, they were sacred. Crocodiles were worshipped. Beetles were symbols of rebirth, and jackals were seen as guides to the afterlife. Some temples even kept live crocodiles, dressed them in jewelry, and gave them burials fit for royalty. 3. They used honey as medicine. Egyptians used honey to treat cuts, burns, and even stomach aches. They believed it had magical healing powers from the gods. Today, science agrees, honey really does fight infection. 4. They invented the first pregnancy test. Women would urinate on barley or wheat seeds. If the seeds sprouted, they were pregnant. Crazy enough, this method sometimes actually works. Even modern science tested it. 5. They wrote magical spells to control the dead. Death was dangerous. Egyptians filled tombs with magical spells to guide spirits safely into the afterlife and protect the living from restless ghosts. 6. Mummies had curses. Many tombs warned, death will come to anyone who disturbs this grave. When Tutankhamun's tomb was opened, several people involved died mysteriously. Coincidence? Or the curse of the pharaohs? 7. Pharaohs were buried with their servants. In the earliest times, servants were killed or buried alive to serve their pharaoh in the afterlife. Later, Egyptians replaced them with little statues